May 15th, May 19th, May 21st. We've been in this area for like for sure, like top of April. So all this time it's just consolidation. And we in May, we finna be in June. So what's that, like 3 months? That's 90 days? That's what I'm talking about. I've been looking like a dumbass with like 60 of them hoes too. Really 90, but 60 for show on camera. And I never gave a fuck because I know I'm fucking right because now the market ready to do what it's supposed to do. And that's cool because thank God we still in some positions from last week. Oh, let's look at it right now before I get too far in. Start talking my shit. My account actually fucking gone. Hang on. Oh, we good. Where is GU? So remember, we was up like $5. Now we up 10. The market working for itself. We ain't even added no entries yet. I'm gonna wait till after Monday because I ain't finna get cooked. I ain't finna get cooked when I'm over here damn near like, oh, we finna cook this account. We finna cook this account. Like y'all just saw I grew a $12 account to 100 in like 2 minutes, and then a minute later that shit was gone. But we finna cook. USD CAD needs to find a reason to sell off. But I'm not looking at charts on liquid. This is really just where I keep my the trades and shit like that. Good thing we got that good ass entry right there. And that's what I'm talking about. This shit like hindsight 2020. Everybody thought I looked like a dumbass over here and a dumbass over here and a dumbass over here. And now the market finally break out. That's what I'm saying. It's a thin line between mentally fucking insane and genius. And I'm the genius side. You know how I know I'm the genius side? Because I got all the fucking results. So, I used to not be as bold. I used to not want to hold over the weekends because literally I would blow my accounts just holding. I was just so sick of blowing my accounts. I let the blown accounts change the way that I was, and therefore, I was still an amazing trader, but it was like a hindrance. Like it just set me back a while. You know what I'm talking about? Like longer than it should have because it's just like realistically. If I could do 100 into 100K in 3 to 5 days, because I've done it twice so far last year, and my students, I mean, y'all just saw he did 500 into 113K in 4 months. Then it's a matter of I've sharpened my edge so much to where it's repeatable in others, and I'm just doing it faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And you know why? Because my mindset is strong as shit. My mindset is so fucking strong, but you know why? Because my mother is fucking crazy. My family drives me nuts. Fuck, bro. I don't know. That shit was crazy. Oh my God. I remember when I was like 10 years old and she got married to this dude. I don't know. He was a tow truck driver. Couldn't tell you shit about him. I don't know. I was 10. And I just remember having to go home with my teacher for the weekend, for the fucking weekend. Went home with my after school program teacher for the weekend, me and my sisters. My mom go to fucking Louisiana to go get married and she come back. But the thing was like I got a knee infection that weekend too. Teacher house was dirty as shit. Thank God she took us with her though, because she could have called CPS because where the fuck is my mother? I said I've been trying to tell people like there's been stuff wrong. Like this shit, I don't know. Like people think one thing, but it's so much I can say about that. Either way, long story short, she came back after the weekend. She married, and her and the dude, they only married for 30 fucking days. And I've held trades longer than that. That's what I'm talking about. So my childhood was crazy, so it just made it to where I just thought a different way. Like I just never followed the fucking what the status quo, I think is what they call it. I never followed the status quo because the status quo never benefited me whatsoever. But grateful for that teacher, but that's the crazy shit I'm talking about. Like I got so many stories just like that, and it's just like understanding that back then and looking at the results that I have in this market and shit. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna argue with nobody. Look at this shit. We have been in fruitation. Look at this trade. Our entry is right fucking down here. Jesus. Oh my God, we got such a good entry. But that's what I'm talking about. There's people out here making $1 million a day for sure. $1 million a month, $1 million a week just trading. And if I had a friend that did the 300 million in just a few months and the 500 to a million in 30 days, I already know, like I tell y'all, God not gonna show me nothing I can't do. So my thing was I asked God for that. And then he gave me a lot of fucking tasks to get to that answer. What's making them so confident to get that result? I want their thought process. Okay, well, I need you to do this for me in order for you to get what you need. Okay, I'll do that. And then boom. This is an example of a good ass entry we be having. But we get entries like this all the time. It's a matter of I'm so tunnel vision. I'm focusing on this account challenge because this is what is important right now. But then once the account challenge is over, once it's flipped, once it's at 150,000, I'm going to tunnel vision something else and it's going to be my communities, if that makes sense. Because I can't be teaching people how to trade if I can't flip this fucking account. So it's even more important for me to just fucking do it. You know what I'm talking about? But it's just like there's a process and everything, and I'm okay with the process. But like I said earlier, anything that happens to me is really happening for me. So in the meantime of, us getting clapped by the markets because we in consolidation for the last 2 months, 3 months, except indices. Indices wasn't in consolidation, but everything else been in consolidation was that I got my system strong. I got my foundation strong to be able to handle the volume for the influx because it's just like, understand this. I've been rich and I've been poor and I've been dirt poor and I've grew up in fucking crazy town. And I turned out all right because it's just like, I don't know. I'm just a no matter what kind of person. If you're not a no matter what kind of person, you probably don't understand shit I be talking about. But to me, common sense is common sense. And when I understand that no matter if we in an uptrend or a downtrend, a lower gonna give me a reason to buy, I'm gonna wait for the opportunity to buy. Just like we did right here on GBP USD, just like we did on Euro USD. Except, it's the video previous. Euro USD consolidated and gave this dumbass setup right here, broke out to the upside. But breaking out to the upside is good because we looking for reasons to buy. Uh-oh, did my screen just dim? Here you go. Oops, wrong one. Oops, wrong one. Hang on, I'm trying to turn this brightness up so I can see. I'm getting old, I can't see. Oh, but that setup look nice. That setup is amazing. USD CAD. I'm scared to get a USD CAD, but it's a sale setup. I'm just remember we got stopped out last week over here. So really is this right here. You just gotta change your perspective. You know what I'm talking about? But really this is manipulating because it should have been fail. That shit should have been fail. This is right here. Is it this right here? That might be what they're trying to do. That might be it right there. It would make sense. Um, ooh, gold. Gold is buying. Oil should be buying. Let me see. Da, 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 da. But yeah, I'm just a regular ass person. I actually like looking at the markets more than I like talking to people. I'm not gonna hold you because, yeah, oil's buying. Um, because the market's just two options, and with people, there's just I don't know. People don't got their minds right. That's all I'm saying. So it's like it's chaotic when I start dealing with other people. But then it's like people hear the story and now it's like it gives them a reason to be like, no, you're crazy. No, bitch, you're still fucking crazy because I done made bread. I done turned water into fucking wine so many times, so it can't be me fucking crazy. Like you got to at least take that perspective before you say something crazy to me like that. But that's why guys spent like fucking months working on me so that when people say that kind of shit, I'm already like, this motherfucker is dumb. And then I go on about the day. You know what I'm talking about? But it's just a matter of it's like a different level of solitude. But it still works like that in the market. You got to be able to have that solitude of no matter what everyone is saying, you know the right answer because you've done the work. I've done the work. I know I don't need to go to work and trade